has begun.
And the countdown is over. Here we are.
It's there. It happened. Man, that was quick.
It happened already?
Yeah, it happened.
Listen, I had to make sure
Thanks for joining us. That will conclude tonight's meeting.
Thanks for joining us. This is you've reached Father Time. How are you?
Who's taking attendance?
I will.
It's me. Who's here?
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm also here.
I'm also here. Sweet.
Everyone's accounted for in print.
You may begin.
All right, there we go.
Hey,
this is no different than any other night. This is going to be a lonely night.
Lonely,
Mr. Lonely. That's all I know. That's all you get.
Oh, thank you. Tell me where that's from.
Man, listen, I don't claim to know where stuff's at, man. I just repeat it.
Well, that's a smart move.
Listen, I want you guys to know, for everyone who's listening out there, if you can stump Moose with a song, you'll get a podcast shirt.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'll tell you, because we have yet to stump him with a song. This guy knows the songs.
I know my songs.
Hello, Rob.
What's going on, Rob?
Rob, what's going on, man?
Rob patiently waiting. He's got itchy fingers to go ahead and type us what we're going to say.
Unbelievable. These people are killing me with tech.
Standard service.
Standard service.
Killing me, Rob. They're killing me.
Standard service. No, what's killing us is yesterday's game, huh, Rob? That's what's killing us.
Oh, what? The Jets, they won. They won. We should be happy.
They won and they lost the season. Oh man, I think it's the Hard Knocks curse. Everybody who goes on the Hard Knocks show doesn't do anything that season.
Like the old Madden curse, as they call it.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I think. Yep, out for the season. Refund your tickets.
Out for the career.
Out for the rest of his life. Football.
Hey, you want to talk about the ultimate paycheck? That guy's paid. He gets paid for this year, and he's good.
How come? I think I need that. I need that.
Hey, Rob says can't celebrate that win. Yeah, I'm with you, Rob.
Who covers Madden? He's on the cover of Madden. He beat him. Congratulations, you did it.
Let me tell you, he does have better stats than Rodgers right now. He got more receptions to Jets receivers than Rodgers. He's got more passes to the Jets receivers.
Oh man.
Well, it's going to be an interesting year.
Hey, congrats, Magic Mike, on your win too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was impressive to say the least.
Magic Mike, let me ask you something. So what's the story behind the hat? And actually, no. Do you did not get a haircut and that's why you're wearing a hat? I want to know.
No, I'll put the hat on. It's a podcast for sci-fi. You see the hair there. I just like to wear my podcast for sci-fi hat. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't see any hair there, so
I was gonna say something, but I didn't know if I could say it. I was like, "Is that
weird transition?"
Hey, I was like,
"Is that?"
I was like, "Is this safe grounds? Like, can I say this? Or can I not say this?"
Is this right? A little bit right there.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Turn the brightness up. Turn the brightness up.
Although I would say, Game Guy looks like his lineup got crooked. Like that guy was standing.
It looks like the Jets lineup.
He was like,
oh
man, no, hold on. Where's that at? Where's my drums?
Solid.
Where's my drums? I don't see it.
It's next to the Facebook piece.
There we go. You
look like Rodgers left that lineup for sure.
Whatever.
Oh yeah,
my haircut always straight.
You sure?
Yes,
maybe
it is.
Are you just tilting your head? Is that what it is? Are you doing a little
Game guy? I love you.
Always. Yeah, I know you love me. My haircut is always straight. That's the first thing I check.
Let me just from this side, the side that I see. All right, let me see. You see that game? Look at that, Magic Mike. Tell me, Rob.
No, I'm with you. I'm saying see the same thing you see.
It looks like a little slant in there. The guy was standing on a ladder when he did it.
Yeah. In person, it's on point.
Are you sure?
He was wearing one shoe on one foot and it was barefoot on the other because as he started to go to the other side.
There's not a lot of things I can say that's on point, but my haircut is.
Okay.
You sure?
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Don't worry. When you see me in person, you can tell me. Well, you know what? We'll podcast live.
When am I seeing you in person?
When we go to New York, you'll see me.
Well, hopefully it'll be different in New York by then.
No, same barber. I'm gonna tell him do it the same way too.
Don't. Please don't tell him.
Yeah. Say, hey, can I get a little straighter this time? Just tell him that.
Can you put in your glasses this time when you do my edge, please?
You know what it was? He has glasses like this.
Nope, haircut straight.
You sure?
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, he's giving you lyrics there, Moose. Song lyrics for a shirt. He says, "If you lose your money, please God, don't lose your mind." By who?
I said that. I said that many times. See, lyrics is different. See,
Yeah,
that's different because I don't know half the lyrics of the songs that I know. I don't know. You know, like,
hey, Rob, if you can type in the beat,
like for example, let's think about this. Let's go back to the 80s. Let's do this song like "Take on Me." Ready? All right, so it's you know the song. Ready? Here we go. Take on me, right?
Yep.
Take on me, take me on, right? Take on me. What's the rest?
Hey, that's a nice falsetto. Hey, that falsetto was on point right there.
Oh
I
man.
have a cold.
Okay.
The point is that's it. Like, you don't know what he's saying. I have no idea. What he's saying. But I can tell you, that's take on me.
So give me my shirt. Give me my shirt, boo. Oh man.
That's the only time. Game God can now. We're the two people that sang on Podcast for Sci-Fi.
That's it. We're waiting for Magic Mike.
Moose.
That's it.
Moose, you know what? I cannot stop looking at Game God now. Thanks for that.
Sorry. Look all you want. Show me your hair.
Hold on, wait.
Tell me I'm wrong.
There you go.
Tell me I'm wrong.
The camera's right here. That's why I'm close to this way.
No, I'm agree. That's the problem.
I know. Is it like
I'm talking this way. I'm at an angle. You guys are something else.
Sorry.
Hey, don't worry. I got you. I love you too. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you talk. Go ahead. Talk about me all you want.
Don't worry. No, we good. We get to the. Hey,
brother. Come on, man.
Hey, you look great.
We are not trying to talk about you.
I'm not trying to talk about you.
Hey, I'll date you.
All right.
Next topic.
Can we talk podcast?
Go back to the hair. Hey, I'd rather you talk about my mustache and my beard.
We're not talking about you. We're just trying to tell you. But you know what? No, hey, forget about it. You know what? Forget we said anything.
Where's my hat?
You're right. You're right. You good. You're right.
No, don't put a hat on. It's on point. No, stop.
Yeah. It's on point. You said it. It's on point.
I'm back.
Oh, that's definitely quicker now.
Hey, watch your ankles. Watch your ankles, son.
Oh, I'm hurt.
All right. Whatever. All right. Let's get
myself ready.
See, now he's going back to his barber. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go back. I got to go back to my barber. Hey, man, I was on a podcast. I was worldwide. Somebody said it did not look straight. Can you fix this right now?
I'm doing this for Magic Mike, helping him out. There you go, Magic Mike. I know it takes a little bit to focus, so I don't want to get you distracted. There you go. I'm good. Now we can start.
Rob has now joined the shirt request again with another lyric.
Oh my goodness, he's not going to stop. He keep going.
He got you.
You have to have sound. I am partially blind at this point.
See, that's true.
These specs don't help me at all. They really don't. Let me see. Can you go a little closer? Further away.
I'm going to bring that up tonight, by the way, just so you know.
Okay. All right. Good. I can't wait.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess we should talk. Now that I've done my national debut for singing.
That's right. B-side, the B-side album.
The B-side. That was the Take on Me remix by
in your local record stores.
Stores as well. We can find them in the stores as well.
Or stores. Yep.
Both in the record store.
Yeah, that was the maxi single. It'll be out.
Oh man. 4 minutes 36 seconds on both sides.
This is why we got to do an 8-bit show. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my gosh.
Rob, what do you think?
Are you putting the lyrics in the sleeve of the tape?
Look at this.
I saw that.
My mic wants to turn on me since Facebook started.
Angle. It's the angle.
Your mic looks like Game God's hairline.
It's the angle. That's what I'm saying. It's the angle. See, you mess with it. That's what happens.
Hey,
coming back to you with a wrath.
Listen to this. All right, so this is the real. Rob, listen to this. And let me get your opinion. We're thinking about doing an 8-bit podcast. So we're going to talk about retro systems. That's all we're going to talk about. Retro systems, every podcast. And talk about, and get into some of the weeds of it, of course. Is that a good idea or not? You let me know. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready to
We ready?
Ready?
Can't use my words, man. Can't use my words.
You ready?
This is too much fun. I wish everybody could do this.
I wish
with
I
us
was
all
a
the
little
time.
bit taller. I wish I was a baller. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's
hit the mute button.
Did you say let's do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh man, you guys are ready. We're good for it. Good episode today. Yeah, feed me the ammo. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I gotta get the giggles out. The giggle box is going. I gotta drop it.
I could take it.
All right,
let's go.
You could take it. Well, it's personal to you. That's why.
Let's take it. I can do it.
It's not personal to me.
Oh, Rob answered, by the way.
Hold on. There he is. What did he say? A segment? Oh no! Are you kidding? Come on, Rob. We could do it. All right.
Give him a podcast for sci-fi shirt. He'll say yes. So I'm in. I'm
gonna see if I can change my angle.
No, you can't change it, dog. That's it. It's there. I see it now.
Hold on.
I see it.
What do you think? That'll work?
Nope. I can't unsee it.
Is it good?
I can't. Nope. A little bit. No. Oh man, look at it. That thing is loose.
Oh. Take on.
Hey, ever since Magic Mike brought it up, man, I see it now.
You see it now?
Yeah, I see it.
Take the hat off. Let me see it again.
Yeah, no, it's there.
Here we go.
There.
Here we go. Stop playing around.
I'm in.
Unbelievable. You gotta have the last word. Look at him. On tonight's episode, you get a little apple. We get a little apple. We get a little angle. We get a little line unmatch. We get a little line straighten. What else do we have? We have Ahsoka all the way up to episode 4, Aquaman 2 trailer, and we got a giggle box going. That's where we're gonna start. I'm sorry, guys.
According to Wikipedia, a nerd is a person seen as overly intellectual, obsessive, introverted, or lacking social skills. Many so-called nerds are described as being shy, quirky, pedantic, and unattractive. We're here to prove Wikipedia right.
Oh, look who they let in.
This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. If it's fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, movies, interviews, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, and here's your host, Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike.
Oh, what a great intro. Thank you for joining us. Podcast for Sci-Fi, episode number 404, where all things sci-fi come to life. The entire intro is just completely butchered on that opening line to now because of the giggle box. And now Game God has me looking. They look straight now. He looks completely straight. Welcome, everybody, to the podcast.
I tell you guys.
We're on YouTube Live and everywhere where you download your podcast. Facebook is giving us a problem tonight. We're not live on Facebook tonight. It's not liking our plugin.
Yeah, I'm helping Magic Mike out.
Speaking of plugins, Game God.
Yeah.
I think I can unmute now. I think I'm good to go.
Can you see me? Can you see me? Okay.
Yeah, I see you good. I see you good.
You can?
You see good.
Can you see me?
Yep, you over there.
You can't see me.
Look at me.
I am looking at you.
Okay, I see you.
Game God is taking offense to everything we've said tonight.
That's right. Let's go. I'm ready. Go. Go to war.
He's angry game god.
That's right.
Oh man, oh boy. Okay, so here we are. We're talking about all this good stuff. It's probably gonna be an abbreviated podcast tonight. Basically, we're getting started about 40 minutes late. Just because of all the technical difficulties with Facebook tonight.
We just can't seem to get things straight. We try.
We can't seem to get the right.
That's the best one he's got this year.
That was good. Can't get it.
He was waiting.
I'm sorry, guys.
He was storing that one for 40 minutes. He's like, I can't use this for the podcast. I got to use this one.
I just came up, man.
No, come on now.
I was waiting for Moose to jump on that one.
Hey, I know you looked that up when you Googled it. It's just like no different when we asked the numbers. He Googled it.
Okay. Hey, listen, it's okay, man. It's okay.
Seriously. If you think it looks straight,
it is.
That's right.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Can we do a measurement?
Hey,
what did
you title this episode?
Hold on. Can we get a measurement?
Can we get
first? We need the rest. Yeah, no, we need the rest. We need the rest.
First down. Let's go. Nope. First down.
No. Do we get Rob's opinion on this? I'm just curious.
See,
Rob completely stayed away from it, and I think he knows why. He completely stayed away from it.
No, he'd tell me.
He would tell you.
He'd text me or say, "Hey, don't let him bother you, man."
He did already because you checked your watch.
Yep,
I'm watching.
Hey,
all right, this is too much stuff. We're not even talking about the real stuff yet. This is crazy. Too much game god.
That's right. Name that episode.
It's been too much game god since episode 200, though. If you really think about it. I'm
humble. I'm humble.
Oh, I had so many puns.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
So many puns.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
I'm trying to get a straight face. I'm trying.
Guys, where you want to start tonight, guys? Where you want to start? Go ahead, Magic Mike. Where you want to start? I'm gonna throw the ball in your court.
I'm trying to get serious.
Yes. Rob said personal foul. That's what he said. Unnecessary roughness.
There you go.
I agree with you.
Okay.
That is right. He's absolutely right. Game God, you should listen to game. You should listen.
Roughing the passer.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
roughing the passer.
You're the one who broke the ankle, so I don't know what to tell you.
All right, let's what about all these football references? We should do a podcast about football. But tonight it's about podcasting for sci-fi. Apple had their announcements today. Let's start there because that's an easy gimme to get you guys on that path.
First down.
Apple said, see, we had to go back to it. He had that last word. I told you. This is what he does.
200 episodes.
There he goes. Yep. Again.
Here it is. One more time. Apple announced the iPhone 15 and 15 Pro, 15. They announced a new watch, Watch Series 9. They announced a new Ultra 2 for the watch. What else? Was that it?
That was probably the only thing that was important.
Yeah, those are the big bumps right there. You know, they talked about I don't think they're doing the leather bands anymore.
Oh yeah, no leather products at all at Apple. Which, you know, by the way, I actually like their leather cases. They were superb. Now
it was high quality stuff.
It was high quality. You paid for it too. You had an Apple logo on it. You paid for it.
How much you pay for that case? $200.
No. It was probably $60 for a leather case.
For real leather? Apple real leather?
That's what they said.
Yeah, so those are the big ones. You know, I think the big thing for me, it wasn't actually any of the product. I think it's the iOS 17 that's coming out. I think that's the big move for me.
There is some cool stuff about 17. I know that you probably are on the beta. I am not, only because I can't afford to lose some data. Because if you're on the beta in the iPhone, and I've been on it before, you can't, all your stuff doesn't work. And I've got too much security monitoring. Now, if I had another phone that I didn't really care about, then I would do that one on a beta.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I just can't afford to not be able to log into my security for, you know, the home or car.
Or you just don't update, like Magic Mike.
That's true too. Now there are some security updates that Apple came out with that Magic Mike failed to update. And so if you want a free hack, there you go.
There you go. Magic Mike at
available.
podcast for sci-fi.
Yeah, Magic Mike at podcast for sci-fi. Go right ahead. Just make sure you type straight. He's typing the email address. Listen, I got to tell you, Moose, we briefly talked before we got on about the watch. We were like, okay, it's a watch. What's about it? But the more I looked into it, there are two things that excite me about this watch, the Series 9.
Which watch? The 9? Okay.
Yes.
The 9 or Ultra 2? Which one?
The 9.
Okay.
That's the one I want to talk about for a minute, because I just said I was going to mention about, being able to see things. So the real benefit here is that it goes from 1,000 nits to 2,000 nits.
Oh, that's a huge increase.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And, all the time when I'm looking at it, it's, I typically have to wear my glasses, but I think that's a huge benefit for those who have to wear glasses on a regular basis.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I really like. The other thing I like is the tap, the double tap. When I saw this double tap, that is incredible.
What does it do?
It does almost everything you want it to do. So you can answer a phone just by pressing your thumb and your finger together, double tap on the wrist that it's on.
Mm-hmm.
You can answer your phone. You can play things that may be paused, or you can pause it. There's so many things you can do with the double tap.
So this is a kind of a precursor to what's going on with the Vision Pro piece that they're going to have, because they're not going to have controllers. Right. And this is kind of the test market to go, okay, we have this technology. Let's go ahead and roll it out for the phones.
Yes.
That's what I would think.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's very interesting. That's very interesting, because this tech opens the door to a lot of, AR, VR stuff. I mean, the first thing I think of is, like nanotech technology, when I think of things like that, where, you don't need anything. It's just connected to you.
Right.
But I think what's cool about this, there's a couple of things. One, the Ultra 2 goes from 2,000 to 3,000, by the way. I want you to know that. Right. So if you have an Ultra 1, you're on 2,000 already. So if you're having trouble seeing on the Ultra, that's an issue.
That's a problem.
Sorry,
I think I have like a Series 5 or something like that.
So you're like 250 nits.
Right,
that's
exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm like, what is that? But the great thing is, and that goes to what we talk about. Sorry not to interrupt, Game God, but Apple it lasts, right? It just lasts.
Yeah, it does. It does. I just realized that I have an iPad from 2019. I'm like, it's time for an update.
Really? I consider that new for Apple, because they do last. A 2019 computer is still a great computer. Like,
it is. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. So that's just my opinion.
Here's the thing that was really outrageous for me. So I am due for an iPhone update, an iPhone upgrade. I have the 13, so the 15, it only makes sense to get the 15. Does go to a USB-C cord. Concerning it's the USB 2.0, USB-C 2.0. It's an older one. So that's a little concerning. But what kills me here is if you're going to get an iPhone 15 Pro Max, it's $2,000.
Really? I remember distinctly, just most recently, I played a clip of myself saying that I wouldn't spend.
I remember that.
Yeah,
that's episode 205.
And now I must say, I'll probably spend $2,000 on an iPhone.
That's crazy though, to spend $2,000 on a phone. And by the way, Moose, you were also right about the USB-C coming. So.
Yeah, because I did predict that they're going to change it. They're no longer have the lightning cable, the plug, and then it'll be USB-C. And that is going to be the standard for every phone that you'll see being made. That is the truth. So if you don't have it now, and the reason for that is because there are certain countries like the EU who are saying that they must be standardized so that we can reduce the number of cords that we have, whether that's in a landfill, whether that's for public use, for this, they want to standardize. And if it's not standardized, you can't sell it here. So they're not going to miss out on that market. And that's the reason why
it makes sense.
Every major phone carrier is going to do that.
And then just on the other piece of the iOS, look at guys, I am beta testing it. I do have the 17. I'm gonna tell you some of the cool features, just one or two. You can make the face that you want people to see on your call. So when you call, you can change the name. So you can put whatever name you want. You put Magic Mike, Moose, whatever you want to put. And what's also cool is if you call somebody FaceTime, you can leave a video message, which you couldn't do before. So so if you call and they don't pick up FaceTime, you leave a video message.
I can't
So-
wait to leave video messages for you guys.
Oh man, it's gonna be.
I'm
Hey,
not
I'm-
even gonna look at it. I'm not.
Listen,
even gonna
don't look at it at work. Don't look at it
Nope.
at work. Hey guys, I'm at work. You know, it's like, but yeah. So those are some of the cool features. There's a ton more. You can do a separate thing about that. But guys,
Yeah.
you got some good stuff coming up with
When
that.
it's released to the public, it'll be a couple weeks, and then that'll be released, and then we can go into some of the details for the 17. And then everybody will have it because then they'll be waiting to try it out.
Are you spending 2,000?
But I probably will. I think one of the coolest things that I think about is because you'll get 17. Like I have the 14 Pro Max anyway, or whatever it is. So I'll get the upgraded, iOS. That's not a big deal,
Right.
but the 48 megapixel camera, that's a big deal.
Correct. And it's a
because-
5x zoom.
Yes, that's huge. 48
5 or
megapixels.
6.
It's 5x because right now it's 3.
3 today, yeah.
Right. No, I know it is 3, but what my information tells me is the 6x zoom coming. So, but nonetheless, either way, 5 or 6, that's incredible. But Moose, I know. What about I'm going to call it the mute button, right? So, what about that button that's changing?
I actually like the mute button. It's a quick way to make sure that your phone is off. Now, some of you may or may not be in a place where you have to turn it off quickly. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, maybe it's church, maybe it's business, maybe it's, maybe your baby's sleeping, maybe you walk into a daycare, maybe you go into a hospital. Like there's just certain things that you go, oh, I know that I can hit that quickly, and everything is silent. I actually love that. And I know it's a manual button, by the way. Speaking of manual buttons, I'm ordering a mechanical keyboard. I have one already.
Oh my goodness.
I have one right here. But I'm ordering another one because I like mechanical things. I like to know that things are working properly. And I love to know that is available to me when I need it, because right away, oh, that should be on. Just hit that. Now, how are you going to silence your phone? Are you going to have to go into the settings because it's coming equipped with a button that you could use multi-purpose, I think.
Correct. It's a button you can pre-program, I think is what it is.
Yeah, but
if it's like the watch.
But I don't necessarily I don't need that. What I need is a button that I could go, oh yeah, shut everything down. Shut it down. A kill button, a kill.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, I think really I know that there's so many things good about the iPhone, and I get that. But to me, that is one of the best features. It really is. I look at, people who have Androids and they just don't have that ability. You just click, like you said, Moose, just silence everything just like that. So simple.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway,
Game God is now silent. He's
no, I'm messing with some of the features so I can talk about it.
Okay.
One of the other things was that you can make stickers out of your pictures.
Yeah, you can. You can
that's
do
pretty
stickers.
cool.
That's right.
So you make your own, GIFs, whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you would call them.
That's pretty cool.
Be a new name for them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. So I'm really digging the new iOS. I'm looking forward to the iPhone 15. I'm concerned about the USB port again. The USB-C.
Really?
Yeah, because it's an older one. It's a 2.0 versus the 3.0.
I think it's a 3.0.
No, it's a 2.0.
I'm pretty sure it's 3.0.
Nope, it's a 2.0.
I'm pretty sure it's a 3.0.
Yep. I'm telling you it's a 2.0.
Can we go? Can we
I'm reading it.
Fact
so
check.
I'm reading something too that says 3.0. So
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I think there's a lot of information out there right now that may be not up to par exactly. So I'm not real sure about that, but because I'm reading something that says it, but also coming in titanium too, which is interesting.
Yeah, titanium. Yeah.
I like that.
iPhone 15 Pro retains a 3x telephonic photo, while the Pro Max is a 5x optic zoom.
This one says straight from apple.com, the USB-C with a USB 3 for super
There
fast
you go.
speeds. So
Okay.
yeah.
They can call it a 3, but it's a 2.0.
Okay. That's what happens when you look at the aftermarket sites.
Listen, first to market.
There you go.
Rob in the chat said he got a Mach-E. Integrates Apple so perfectly. Yeah. That's actually pretty cool. How do you like your Mach-E? I'd like to get one, but then again, I wouldn't. I mean, like, part of me says, you got to get one. Like, I also would pick up a Tesla, but again, I go, I will. Like, part of me wants one. Then part of me,
absolutely, yeah.
So,
yeah,
Just do it. Just do it, Moose. Just do it.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'm gonna do it. All right, let's keep on rolling. Let's roll with the Aquaman 2 trailer. How about that? Aquaman 2 trailer comes out. It's 30 seconds long.
Okay.
Here's the thing that you get to see. The best thing about the trailer: Aquaman in his original orange and green outfit. Jason Momoa sporting the original outfit. Now that's the best thing about the trailer for me.
That is. Was there anything else? I mean, really,
That's it.
because it feels like there might have been some different special effects, but we feel like we've had this battle before, right? Because it shows Black Manta, which I'm assuming that's what it's going to be between them two, based on that trailer, and we've already seen this. So I don't know why we want to bring this back. That's like having the Infinity War again, and having Thanos come back again.
I love Black Manta as a character, by the way. I love his character. I love the look.
But is he the Joker equivalent to Batman? Like, is he the ultimate all the time villain for Aquaman? That's the point.
Aquaman?
Yeah.
I'd have to think about this for a minute. Can I have a moment to think about it?
Yeah. So if that's the case, I'm okay with them recycling him, right? But if it isn't, I feel like you're ran out of ideas. Now, what's the best thing about this trailer for me, as you think, Moose? It was 30 seconds. That's the best thing for me. Because I'm thinking to Rob's point there, here's why even watch it. This is a universe that's going to be thrown away at this point. I don't think they're using anything out of this, right? So you can watch it like if you're watching a Fast and the Furious movie, because all of those are throwaways. But when you watch this, it's like I can't take anything for future use because it's not going to be used. Now it's cool. He does have the original orange and green suit, right? That's cool, right? All that means is that they press the button on the green screen, change the colors. So that's all that meant. His hair still waves in the water, like it's
right, of course.
But man, I don't see anything else worth salvaging. I think they did 30 seconds because that's all they can afford to show.
Maybe, but it is a teaser. So go to your point about, as Moose probably thought about it, I was thinking about it too. So think about Batman and Joker. Name me one Batman series with each Batman that had the Joker more than once.
Well, but here's the thing: the Joker can be in every movie because that's the Joker.
But he's not. That's the point. But he's not.
But he can be, right? He can be, right? I'm saying Black Manta should not be in more than one movie. He shouldn't be.
I agree.
Right? No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, you both are saying the same thing.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing. That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen a Batman series with a Joker more than one movie.
Although Game God's right. He shouldn't be in more than one. You could put the Joker into multiple movies, and you'd still go back for it. Matter of fact, I don't know how many comics I've read with Batman and the Joker. I still went back for more. Like,
and you know how it's going to.
I know how it's going to come out.
Yep.
The Joker never wins, but I love to see him try.
And Batman will never kill the Joker.
He'll never kill the Joker. You can't. No different than the Joker, killing Batman. It's not going to happen.
Nope.
Can't happen.
So I just don't see.
It's like Daryl from Walking Dead. You can't kill him either because he's going to get his own series. By the way, did you guys see this?
Yeah. By the way, that series does look pretty good, though.
Who is it? Who did you say?
Daryl. He's in.
I've seen the pictures of the background. He's like in
Europe.
Yeah,
he's in Europe. Don't ask me how he got there. He flew his own. He chartered his own plane.
Okay.
Which is weird.
Took a boat.
Yeah, boat, plane, something. There's no gas, but there's a plane and a boat.
The helicopter that took Rick off.
Yeah, listen, we're going over the
Oh, sorry.
But Black Manta shouldn't be in it. I was disappointed to see it. I hope this was a flashback. I hope there's another villain. I can't think of another villain for Aquaman.
I was going to say, where would they go though? So this is where we're getting the problem, right?
I've thought about this, and I was thinking really hard. And no, I can't. I don't think of another villain for
Evil Dolphins.
No, yeah, like he just assisted the Justice League. He never really had his own.
That's the thing. So we shouldn't even have an Aquaman too.
Hey, I'll tell you, in the Justice League, I don't even think Aquaman fought anybody by himself. He always had help.
Yeah, well, he called upon his friends of the sea to help.
Yes.
You know what? Done? I'm going to tell you what they could have done. Here's what they could have done.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they could have done, if they really wanted to draw me in, they could have put in Mittelplix.
Oh my goodness, the little guy,
the little guy,
the little bald guy. Yes.
Plixel Mix. Wait, there you go.
With the purple suit.
You say his name frontwards, say his name backwards. You get. Anyway, that's who they could have brought in. See,
Hey, people are googling that, by the way.
Yeah, they're going. Who?
Yep.
What's that?
How do you spell that? Spell that for me.
I can't spell it.
Rob in the chat room says he has no interest in seeing it.
I have an interest in seeing the full last trailer. I have no interest in seeing the movie. I want to see the last trailer.
That will be the movie.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
On the DCU tip, Blue Beetle's on HBO Max. If you guys don't know,
Is it really? Already?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
It's been a month.
Oh, it's been for 2 weeks.
Are they having to pay for it extra, or is it just there?
No, it's on HBO Max. It's there with Aquaman 1.
Oh boy! All right, let's move on. That's all we can say about Aquaman. I mean, what else do you say?
What we said was longer than the trailer.
Mixoplex. I don't know. What's his name?
I think he's right. Let's go with it. You don't want me to say.
Sounds right to me.
No, I do.
No, you know what? No.
When you,
I know.
I know. I feel much better about myself when you say it. So,
Moose is he's typing in. Hey Siri, can you tell me how to?
No, I don't know what his name is.
Just type it. Just hit the keyboard and he comes up.
No, hold on. I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, you had it right. MXYZPTLK.
Hold on. What is it? What's his name?
MXYZPTLK. He has no vowels in his name.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty darn close. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Whew, I come off the top of my head, man.
You just forgot the Mister.
The Mister. Yeah.
Yeah. Way to go, game. Way to go, Moose. You messed that all up by missing that Mister.
Let's go to something that is actually worth
Something that matters.
Yeah, something that matters. Ahsoka 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Are we halfway through then? Is there 8 total?
There's 8 total.
Yeah, we're halfway through.
Okay.
All right. Game guide.
Can we start with the end of the episode?
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Game guide. Don't start to the with the.
All right, leave me last. You guys go first.
I can't believe he dies.
You guys go first. This is the only way
you go first. Go ahead.
No, this is the only way you guarantee.
I love your comments.
Man, listen, I gotta tell you, from the very first episode, this show has got me hooked.
Mhm.
I am really enjoying this series. This series, for me, has me hooked the same way season 1 of Mandalorian has me hooked.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so I feel that there's a good balance of everything going on here. I think that the story is straightforward. You know what's going on. You think you know what's going to happen, but it didn't happen. I don't want to say what I thought was going to happen until you guys speak. But I got to tell you, the special effects, it feels like a movie. I think this is one of their best. This is up there, better than Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, I think that's a no-brainer. It's better than Book of Boba Fett. Unfortunately, and it wasn't bad, but yeah, Ahsoka is awesome. To compare it to that, like you said, I think the comparison is better to Mandalorian. But I love the show too. I love seeing the relationships as they go back to teacher, master and student, and Padawan. I love to see that come back, and you can kind of see it go back and forth a little bit, because I still think Ahsoka is really not sure that she wants to do it, but she's doing it, right? Because she has a purpose to do that. And then seeing Sabine just go, okay, yeah, I want to learn more. I have a hard time with watching it only with Ray Stevens. That's my biggest problem.
That's your problem? Why is that a problem?
The problem is because I know. I'm like, every time I see it, I'm like, I'm sad.
The real life. Yeah, you're like,
right,
dude, this Balin is Balin, right?
Yes, Balin.
Yeah. Balin, I want to say Baylor, because we're talking about football. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go. This had so much. You had so much to offer in this character. Like, this is a character that I could actually cosplay.
Yeah.
No, he does. Listen, all jokes aside, Moose, he looks. You look like him. He looks like you. It's so uncanny. Rob in the room says might be better than Obi-Wan. So it is this show. Again, I want you guys to get your opinion out, because I want to get into details.
Yeah,
but man, this show is awesome, man.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
well, Go ahead, Magic Mike, and then I'll take a shot at it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, agreeing with Rob, it is. As of right now, if you compare episode to episode up to 4, this is better than Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you some. I'll give you some sparks for that. But what I won't give you is that it has its flaws, which I was kind of saddened to see.
Okay.
And the first flaw that I see is Sabine with her lightsaber death reanimated.
You had to do that though. You know they had to do that.
Look, here's the thing though, like lightsabers, they're killing machines. The lightsabers can take you out.
Mhm.
Like, did you like put that on like stun when you stabbed her? Like
It was clean. Came out the back. It was
that's
clean.
the thing though. It's like I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know.
That was a tough pill for you to swallow.
No, not a tough pill. It was a pill that I accepted, but it was in there for a while. So if you just tell me you got a good and then that's it, okay. But now that could take place in a lot of places. But think about like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan.
And they have it back to tanks.
And they have these doors, these blast doors that come down. Right? He's like, puts his lightsaber in, melts the doors. Like these are metal. The doors are falling apart, right? So I'm like,
I hear what you're saying.
so if it was just a clean then I get it. Okay. That's believable. But now you left it in there. And now because you left it in there, I'm like, I don't know if you could have brought that back. That's a hard one.
No, when I saw it too, Moose, I agree, and I would even say it was a hard pill to swallow because Qui-Gon he got the same thing done to him,
and he's dead
to that point, right? Exactly. And when Anakin cut off, oh my gosh, I just lost him. When he cut off his hands, he just passed the lightsaber.
For Dooku. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, he just passed the lightsaber over his wrist, and that was it. So yeah, this is not. That was really tough because number one, it's not going to be just a simple hole, and if you want to get into the details, into the weeds of it, it would have come out and taken some flesh with it.
Well, I mean, if it's just a quick, then you go, okay, got it. But did you turn your lightsaber off when you put it in? You're like, turn it off. I got you. Got him. But yeah.
Hey, Rob said it missed the right ventricle. I mean, that's all it comes down to.
Of course.
No. I mean, the burning that would happen no, it doesn't. It just doesn't.
So how would you have made? I think we obviously know what they were trying to do. They're trying to give that connection. Oh man, Sabine, she's a character. We can't lose her. It changes her path, her trajectory, whatever the case may be.
I don't know.
So, but
could have been done with a blaster versus a.
But you can be like, that didn't do nothing. That's a stun. I know. For you, it means something because you watched all the Rebels. You've watched all, Clone Wars. You watched them all. So to see something like this, this is not just you talking. This is history.
Yeah.
Well, I think it means something in general because of the lightsaber itself.
Yeah.
Well, she's an apprentice. Maybe her lightsaber is not that strong.
Well, it was sure strong enough to cut a tree in half.
Mm-hmm.
Couple trees. Okay, so Rob said big flaw. Okay, we point that out. Let's get past the flaw.
All right. I passed that piece. All right, past that piece. Only another, just one other quick thing. Sabine's character, I want to see her character is kind of lackluster, and I'd actually like to see more of her the Sabine Wren Mandalorian type, come out because I feel like I'm missing some of that.
Like a watered down version of her.
It's a watered down version, yeah. Of her, so I'd like to see that change, and maybe that'll change as the end. Maybe it's part of the arc, the story arc. But having said that, everything else is good. Ahsoka is phenomenal. The lightsaber scenes that we've seen so far was just phenomenal. I love Balin. I love his character. I love the way he looks. I love his attitude. I like the fact that we're talking about Thrawn, and I'm not so sure Sabine would have chosen differently, but
yeah, I didn't like the way that episode ended.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, I'll accept it for now because it's not really. I don't think it's really okay. I think it's okay. I'm gonna find out what's happening so I can get my friend back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's why.
so with Balin, let's talk about Balin for a second. I think
Mhm.
he's the best character in the show.
He's the best character in the show. Ahsoka being second. Balin
Yeah.
is the best character in the show.
Yeah.
He comes across to me as a Jedi in Sith clothing,
Mhm.
right? His stature, the way he fights straight, flat-footed.
Straight. Yeah, and you saw what I love was the style being used. So you could see that, oh, somebody's going to this style, so I'll switch up this style to go
Right.
to change it.
Like a broadsword.
Fighting the style fight against what the style they're using against me. So then she changes her style, and then he readjusts and says, "Okay, I'll take a different stance." So I changed the style back. That was brilliant, by the way. That was brilliant.
You get the feeling as watching him that he's been around. Like he knows the dark.
Well, he says
side.
it.
He
He
knows
says it.
the light side.
He says the line when she goes, "Do I detect fear?" He goes, "No, experience."
Yeah.
No, and I get that. I'm just saying you get that actual feeling as you watch him and his character.
What, by the way, I want a close up of their lightsabers because I want their lightsaber. But look how he holds his lightsaber. I want you to look at when he holds it. First of all, he's gripping it way up here when he has it like this, and so he's like, and that's an interesting grip because you go, I don't grip my lightsaber like I grip it more two handed or more in the middle. He's gripping his way up here by the emitter, and I think that's really interesting because I'm like,
Well, it's a power stance. It's what it is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't waste movements. First of all, he's not fancy. He's not.
Doesn't have to be.
But did you see the part? Well, of course you've seen it when he's fighting Ahsoka. He's got so much strength that she's using a wall
to brace herself against pushback.
Yeah, and just he reminds me. His swings reminds me of old school Darth Vader.
Yes,
like just
Agree.
straight powerhouse. Like he's chopping you down.
And I also agree in the chat room as well that he looks like he may have an agenda that we don't see. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah. But it seems like I've got my own plans. I don't really care about Thrawn. I don't care about
exactly.
I feel that his apprentice is going to churn on him. I think that he still has some of the Jedi in him. And I think it's going to come to a crossing point where he's going to have to make a decision that's going to really turn him, totally Sith if he's not totally Sith now. And I think his apprentice Shin is going to see this and she's going to try to kill him.
Maybe. I don't think he has the skill set to
no, she definitely doesn't.
It has to be a backstabbing move to take him. Yeah.
And we haven't really seen him use his force powers. Like he's used some of it.
A little.
Very little. That's why I say you get that feeling like he knows just what to do at the right time. Like Moose talking about, he's changing his stance. He does this. He's like, okay, you got that. I got this.
Right.
And and if he needed to use his force power, it's okay. Let me show you this. That's what he would do.
Right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna say it.
We're on time. We're on time.
Okay.
Bring it up.
So the best thing at the end of it all, right? When we think that that he's taking
she wakes up. And I couldn't figure out if she's using the force. Is the force keeping her up out of the I couldn't figure out.
Right. Yeah.
But this goes back then now kind
of
projectile
plane.
Yeah, but this goes back to Rebels. This goes back to the Clone Wars. This goes back. So this is kind of where the last time she saw Anakin. So lo and behold, what happens? There he is.
There he is.
Anakin.
Deep fake and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but did you pick up how they ended? The music changed when the scene went out. It had a Darth Vader theme.
Well, I think that I love, first of all, the fact that John Williams had such a great vision. Whenever you hear the music in any of the scenes, you go back as far as you want. When John Williams did the music, you will hear their tune in any of the music when you see that character on the film on the screen. That plants in our mind the things that we are being prepared for, the things that we know to be true about Star Wars. So I didn't necessarily pick up on that, Game God, because I only saw it once.
Yep.
But I plan on seeing that scene again to look at that. I'd love to go back and see, because there is, if that's there, that's a brilliant move.
Yeah, it's on the fade to black scene. So
Okay.
when it fades out, you'll hear,
Love it.
and it's just his main theme.
That's all I
It's just
care
a
about.
little-
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
Mhm.
So and if you need the cues, if you put the subtitles, it also say Darth Vader theme.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
So so there's no doubt that that's what it was.
Nice.
But yeah, so it leaves you leaving. So if you hear that, you're like, so is this the Anakin that she knows, or
Yeah.
is this the Anakin that we know
Right.
he turned out to be? Because he even says it. He when Balin's fighting her, he says, just like your old master, the
Yes.
Anakin, and she's like, that's funny. He's never mentioned you. He goes,
Yeah.
everyone in the order knows who he is. You know, like, so I mean, it is so that scene to that, those are the moments for me that make the show. You obviously have everyone likes to get caught up. Yeah, Rob says that was not the good Anakin.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mhm.
Everyone likes to get caught up in the in-between scenes. The scene, I like to call it the scenes that keep the story moving,
Mhm.
that
Right.
nobody really wants it. They just want the action scenes.
Yeah.
But when you get those action scenes really make up. And I feel that every episode has had an action scene
Yeah.
in it. So, whether it's an opening action scene, to Rob's point, the first episode, that opening scene when they board in, oh man,
Yep.
I haven't seen anything like that since Rogue One, when Darth Vader was
Yeah.
at the end of that
That's
episode.
right, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so those are the feelsies it gives me. And to your point, Moose, the music on this.
Yeah.
Listen to the ending, when you hear the credits at the end, that music is great.
Well, like I said, it's got a lot of good elements in it. It's got a lot of good story to tell. It seems. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that we won't see more of Balin. I'm so sad of this, because this is it. Season 1 is it. That's all we'll get, and
Yeah.
that's too bad. That's
Hey,
too
Rob,
and
this is a question for you, Moose. Rob says, could it be the son from the Trinity in Rebels?
Well, I've thought about a few sons that we've seen, and one we got to see. Hera,
I don't know what that is.
Hera's son, which is interesting, but because you get to see, because you see Kanan. Kanan had he had a what do they call it, the shield up that wears on the shoulder. It's called a
Gauntlet?
pauldron.
Pauldron.
So he has that same one
Hmm.
that Kanan had from Rebels on his. Anyway, that's just one of those things. So that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know, Rob. That's a good question. I love to be able to see some of the connecting the dot pieces, though, and I think that we got a lot more to go. It's too bad. I thought it was interesting too that we saw what the announcer in the city where Sabine was getting her award. Clancy.
Oh,
His name,
I'll
Clancy.
find it.
I think Clancy is his first name or last name.
The dude who announces them.
Yeah. You know who that is, right?
Yeah. No, I don't.
You don't know who that is? He does the voice in some other animation. He's Krusty Krab.
No, is he really?
Sebastian Crab?
No, not Sebastian.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
Yeah, he does in SpongeBob. The original he did. I don't know if he continued it out. But he's also been in some ton of sci-fi movies that or shows I've really enjoyed that aren't even there anymore. I think I've mentioned this before to you guys. Earth 2.
Mark Rolston?
No, that's not him.
Okay.
No, Clancy. Is he the first name or last name?
Okay.
Look up Mr. Krabs
Yeah.
voice, original voice. That'll give it to him. But anyway, he another character.
Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown. That's it. Yeah. He's a great actor. I love what he
Yeah,
does.
he is. Yeah.
If you guys don't remember, he was also in Punisher. on
Yes, he
Netflix,
was.
If you remember right, he was a general in the Punisher piece.
Mm.
But he's
Yeah,
done
and
a lot.
also in the There Can Be Only One.
The
Yeah.
Highlander.
Absolutely. That's right. Anyway, isn't that great though? I mean, this is another. Hey, I can cosplay him or Jack Black. I can do Jack Black.
Peaches, peach. Here we go. Let's
Hey,
get started.
New York Comic Con, where I expect to see it.
It's coming.
Peaches,
Yep.
peaches,
Hey, you know what, Moose? You have the robe.
Listen, I
Balin.
got everything.
Mhm.
I will get I'll get his armor. I get his boots. I'll get everything. I think he's great.
Man, you talk about armor, man. When they started taking the robe
Oh, he
off,
did. I think he did do a voice in Rebels as well. I think you're right, Rob. I think you're right about that.
Hmm.
I can't remember who though, but I think you're right. Anyway, it's just these are great nods, by the way. Great nods.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've gone over in time and we're back to time. That's all I could say. Another 40 minutes plus of a great podcast. Hopefully it was great. I don't know. Game God, what do you think?
It was amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. It was pretty straight.
We couldn't be on Facebook tonight, so thanks for joining us in for the podcast app that you're listening to us on, or thanks for joining us on YouTube, because this is where we're at. Go ahead.
The voice of Ryder.
Ryder. Yes. Listen, there's so much more to talk about next week. I don't even know what that'll be, but it'll be something.
I was just leaving.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike. Nerds have more fun. If it's anything sci-fi, we're talking about it. We had fun, and we hope you did too. We have to split, but we'll be back soon. In the meantime, hit us up at podcast4sci-fi.com. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Come to life.